Hey y'all, it's your girl Toya Teller and I'm back at it. Alright, this is the prediction of the trailer for next Wednesday's episode of Tyler Perry Sistas, season 5, episode 8. And the title of this episode, I'm gonna have to check for y'all real quick. But while I'm doing that, we gonna hop right into it because I forgot the title. But yeah, we're gonna hop right into this preview and my prediction of what might happen on the next episode. So we start the episode off with Danny, right where we left off. Okay. I don't know what next week's episode. Wait a minute. I do know. I'm just gonna have to go into my. But anyways, we start the episode off when Danny got slapped by the pervert. Okay, so she's getting up off the bed saying, "You hit me," and he said, "Say you sorry." Y'all, looks like to me what was supposed to be a hot girl summer has now became a cold case. And it's not looking too good for Danny. It's not like, oh my gosh, I don't even understand why. Excuse these buttons on this remote. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it. I'm trying to go to the episode for next week. Okay, the title is Pushed to the Limit. Okay? Somebody done push somebody to their limit. And we're going to see who it is. So, back to the subject. Danny had been picking up strays. She started with Fago, even though she had knew him back from college, but still. Girl, you don't really know him like that no more. And you seen how, kind of questionable he had started to get towards the end. Because Fago came off a little, not, I ain't gonna use the word aggressive, but I am gonna say like he came off as if he was getting agitated with Danny, and it probably could have led to violence, or something. So I'm glad that he went on back to his stripper life and left her alone. We hope so. But it started with Fago. Next thing you know, here comes Logan. And he came off to be very creepy and weird. Like the way he just followed her home like that and tried to barge into her apartment. Like, dude, you're literally breaking and entering right now. Like, you're about to catch a charge. So all that was weird to me, and the way he stormed off from the restaurant without letting Danny know, anything. Popping up in her house after he left the restaurant, left her there with Sabrina and Brumman. And by the time she made it home, he knocking at the door. Like, do you have a tracker on me? So it's like, there was the second guy full of red flags. Now here we go with the pervert, with the they got the drunk baby mama. Then I'm gonna need you to seriously get it together. If you're that affected by what you and Preston is going through right now, then you should take Andy up on that offer and give him a call. Because all this what you're doing, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna make you feel better. It's not gonna make your life better. It's not gonna help. it's only going to harm, as you can see. Now you standing up in Andy's office with a black eye and some shades on to hide it. When you could have left that man where he was at that damn airport with his drunk baby mama, and you seen how he was talking to her. That was a red flag, and I didn't even mention that in the review of the episode when she first met the man. He was telling his baby mama, talking about some, girl, come on. All that, like, just the way he was treating her, like she was a drunk peasant or something, like as if she meant anything, nothing to him. And I mean, maybe they're not together, but at the same time, they're still your child's mother. Why are you talking to her this way? I'm pretty sure you ain't got that much book for a man. The type of book you got for Danny, and the type of book I'm pretty sure you got for your baby mama, that we just haven't officially seen yet. But yeah, if you over there putting your hands on Danny and you just met her, and you don't know what she's capable of, and you in her house where she can clearly pull a gun out on you and shoot you and will be well in the right because she's defending herself. If you can make that move, sir, I'm pretty sure you over there dragging that girl around, that drunk baby mama of yours. I'm pretty sure you dragging her around like a rag doll. Which is it probably explains her attitude towards Danny at that airport. Even though it ain't no excuse. Because you're a victim of domestic violence don't mean that you just go around and, you know, verbally abuse everybody else. Because you being physically and verbally abused. I mean, but some people react differently to their, to their trauma. But anyways, y'all, Danny, she better get it together. Now we see Robin. He is sitting down with Hayden in his office, letting Hayden know that he know that Hayden was the one that sent that email about Andy and the janitor. Because come to find out, Robin had to let him know that he got connects with the CIA. And he was able to trace the IP address, yeah. And he found out that the email came from Hayden. So now Hayden is informing Gary about it over the phone. So now y'all know Robin feel real stupid. He feel really, really stupid. So now he going inside of Andy's office so that he can have a word with her. But I don't think Andy want nothing to do with Robin no more after all of this. And then she back lovey-dovey with Gary. Yeah, just so he won't snatch the penthouse back. So she over there back lovey-dovey with him. Although she done went through his pocket and found out that Gary, I believe, I don't know yet because we don't know, but I'm pretty sure we're going to find out on this next episode. So I believe it's a paper that is letting Andy know that he has actually filed the lawsuit to sue her for the penthouse. Because Hayden told Gary that in order to get the penthouse back, being that it's in Andy's name, no matter if you pay for it or not, you're going to have to sue her for it. You can't just walk up to her and say, give me my keys back. No, because it's in her name. Those are technically her keys. Technically her penthouse. Yeah. So, Gary, he looked like he going through with it. And I believe Andy done found out when she pulled that paper out of his suit pocket before she hung his jacket up. So yeah. Um. Now on the next scene of the preview, we see Karen, and she tell her mom, she was like, "I know this is Zach's baby, girl. How you know that?" Hmm. I'm pretty sure you hope that, because you done already stated it plenty of times, numerous of times, and I mean, honestly, I'm gonna put it like this. I can understand why you might want Zach to be your baby daddy versus Aaron simply because you have more chemistry with him. You probably uh, have a better vision with him being a father to your child versus Aaron. Especially being that Aaron left them children. Not saying that they were children because I really don't know how old they was, but they did look like they were, you know, they were big ages, but at the same time they were vulnerable ages. Whenever Aaron's wife did what she did, and Aaron basically let Fawn, his wife that did what she did, her name is Fawn. He basically let Fawn's mama, uh, take custody of them kids. And I don't know for sure if them kids is his too. I think them just Fawn's kids. I don't know. They didn't make it clear enough. So I really don't know. But either way, I feel like that's that's a red flag. That's a red flag of I mean, I would say disloyal. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know because I don't really know the relationship that they had with Aaron, you know, as a dad. If they really looked up to him, you know, as a dad, and if he was really, and they should have, if he's a preacher. I mean, I just can't see him not being a full-on father figure in their lives just because they're not his kids. And just like he told Karen, even if that's not her, even if their baby that she's pregnant with is not for Aaron, and it turns out to be for Zach, Aaron is still gonna be there. So that lets me know that he's the type of man that will take on that father figure role to the fullest extent. So I just don't understand why you left them kids. Why you let her mama take full custody. And basically, you know, you turned your back on the kids just to go run behind Cameron. And that don't sit right with me, Aaron. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it out. But this is the thing, Cameron. Back to you. I feel like you know that you and Zach have strong animosity, and y'all come off as if y'all don't even really like each other, as if y'all have become enemies. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that that's healthy for the child. I don't think that that's healthy for the baby. If y'all, every time he come to pick up his child, I was about to say son, but we don't know, we don't have a gender reveal yet. But every time he come to pick up his child, y'all mugging each other, catching attitudes. What, Karen? Zach, you ain't nothing but a bitch. You know, just all type of stuff. You know, it's gonna be all type of yelling back and forth because y'all clearly don't get along. So y'all gonna find every reason to bump heads because that is the dynamic between y'all. And I'm pretty sure it's too much like right to just co-parent the right way. To y'all two it is. It's too much like right to do that. Zach gonna be booked up at Aaron for being around his child. Karen, she gonna never like Fatima. Although Fatima had to let her know again that, you know, she'll never harm her child if they turn out to be Zach's baby. And, you know, She's gonna love the baby just as well as she will love her own. So I respect Fatima for that. But I just feel like, yeah, I do understand Karen wanting this child to be for Zach simply because of the fact that she know him better, and you know, she slick want him but don't want him, like how she explained on the letter. So she probably still got high hopes or low hopes for her and Zach getting back together if that turns out to be his baby. So that's probably why she want the baby. Excuse me. She want the baby to be for him so bad because she feel like that'll help her stand a chance of getting back with him. Whew. Which is whack to me. Which is whack to me. But I mean, some people really think that way. They think that a baby is going to make a man stay or come back or make things work out or whatever the case may be. But I mean, you have to live through it to learn through it. So, you know, Karen, she'll learn from this. And I just hope that it can help her to grow more mature as a woman and as a mother. And let all that hurt go. But no, I don't feel like, I used to feel like the baby should be for Zach. But after seeing their chemistry these days, and it's like it's never gonna get back to at least being cool, like at least being able to be cordial. You know, dap it up, say hey to each other without being stank with it, you know. At least if I can see them get to that point, maybe I would probably start back feeling like I want this baby to be for Zach. But they don't get along. And I don't think they'll be getting along no time soon as long as Zach is with the team. And as long as Avery is running behind Cam. And in that case, I feel like that's very unhealthy for the child. So no, I hope that the baby turned out to be for Avery. Although, Avery over there, he's known for skating out on kids the way he did Fawn after she offed herself. Yeah, he didn't stick around and finish raising them kids. Instead, he gave full custody. So I don't know. I'm side-eyeing Avery too. But anyways, Miss Lisa asked her, did the doctor give you did the doctor tell you and then they cut it off? Well, she said, well, did you check with the doctor? And then they cut it off. But I think she was about to say, did you check with the doctor about the dates? And I'm thinking in my head, the doctor told Karen she was 4 weeks, a little over 4 weeks. Count back. And then on top of that, I'm sorry, but I've had 2 children. So I know whenever I went to my doctor's appointments after finding out I was pregnant, well, the first pregnancy I found out at the doctor when I went for a stomach ache, and come to find out I'm pregnant and didn't even know it. I thought my stomach was just hurting really, really bad to the point where I couldn't stand it. So I didn't know what was going on. I was, it was my senior year in school. I was getting ready to graduate, and I didn't know what was going on. So I went to the doctor. And that's when they told me I was pregnant. And where I was. Oh yeah. But for my my second pregnancy, I found out at home first with the over the counter test, and then I went to schedule my appointment and everything, went to the doctor and everything. And so, but each appointment, that each time I was at the doctor, they was able to pull out this little card thing. I don't know what they call it. I forgot. But they was able to pull out this little card thing that has like numbers and different stuff on it. And I'm pretty sure that's what Fatima was talking about. How to count back to the exact day that you conceived. And so the doctor, the nurses, they can do that. because they have the equipment to do that. So I don't understand why don't Karen know the exact day, you know, why don't she know the exact day that she conceived if she already checked with the doctor? But I don't know. Maybe that's the question that Miss Lisa is asking. We'll see. So moving right along, now we see Karen calling Andy to complain about her mama. Miss Lisa getting on her nerves. She telling Andy to call Danny and all the rest of the girls, meet me at the shop. I need to see y'all right now. Andy like, is she that bad? What is she doing? So now we see Karen at the shop with Andy and Pam standing right there, and then Miss Lisa in the middle of them. Like, Miss Lisa, if it mattered to you that much for Karen not to stress in this moment of time, why the hell did you make it your business for her to write them 2 letters? The very next day, she had got out of the hospital with high blood pressure and stress levels to the sky. Like, come on, Miss Lisa. And now you mean to tell me you got a bodyguard the conversation to make sure her friends ain't stressing her out? Her real friends? No, it's not adding up. You should have been bodyguarding them dudes, Aaron and Zach. Shit. You should have been bodyguarding that damn door, making sure nobody come in there to stress her out. When Fatima knocked, you should have bodyguarded that. That's what's stressing her. Not talking to her friends at the shop. That's where her money is. The shop, I'm pretty sure the shop is her happy place. When she at the shop, she ain't thinking about her stress. So, Miss Lisa, you really doing too much. I'm sorry. I fuck with you, Miss Lisa, but you doing too much, okay? Go home. Shut up. You'd be stressing me out too if I was Karen. So now we see Fatima. And she hops up in the middle of her and Zach having a conversation to leave. And Zach was like, you always run. I want to talk. So, I wonder what that's about. Do Zach want to talk about how she know about these numbers? On how to find out what exact day that you conceived? Do he want to know that? Or do Zach want to know why is Fatima on a yacht with her ex, her billionaire ex, come to find out, and why is he just not finding out about this? Is that what he want to talk about? Or, I mean, who knows? Who knows what he wants to talk about? But we'll see. We'll see. Because clearly Fatima is dodging the conversation. So he's walking out. Is it about Karen? I mean, she's walking out. And he's trying to stop her. So is it about Karen? Because you know the last time he tried to talk about Karen, she did the same thing. She stormed to the gym. Don't want to talk about Karen. Which I understand. Why would you want to talk about Karen? Like, leave me alone about this, eh? So maybe that's what it's about. Well, I don't know. We're going to see. So, last but not least, back at the law firm. Fatima goes to get Andy because Danny is there with the pair of shades on to see Andy. Okay? Because apparently she needs a lawyer. And Fatima informs Andy that this does not look good. So Andy, she come quick to go see about Danny. Danny's standing out there with some big shades on, clearly trying to cover up a black eye. And ain't no telling what else he done swole up. You know. So, y'all, I'm like, now this is the time Fatima needs to be on the phone with Madeline. Getting her over there with the quickness. Yep, on speed dial. We're going to go look for this pervert from the airport. Yeah, this is the time. Like, although Sabrina matter too. Okay, Sabrina matter too. But I'm just saying, all that going over there knocking that Deja though. No, we need to be knocking that. What's his name? Nova, Casanova. I'ma call him Vienna sausage. Okay, or Vienna, whatever it's however you pronounce it. Vienna sausage is his name for me. And Danny too. Y'all, let me get up out here because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm up here talking about sisters. But I have to come to y'all with the prediction for next week's episode. And until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl Toya Telly. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And also, hit that notification bell button so you know when I come through with more videos. Until then, I hope y'all have a good night and a great morning.